Well, good morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. I'm Kathy Grandstaff, and we are located in Central Ohio. If you are new to us and have never seen us before, I know the internet's a super scary place to buy a puppy from. So there is a Facebook page out there. It's not mine. I honestly don't get on Facebook anymore to do the kennel. We used to be on there. I think the site, our Windy Hill Kennel site, is still up, but I haven't done anything for a couple of years on it. But there's a group of our clients that started a Facebook page. It's called Windy Hill Schnoodle Pup Parents. So everyone on there has bought our puppies, either Schnauzer puppies or Schnoodle puppies. And it's a great place for you to go if you want someone to ask questions to besides the breeder. You're more than welcome to call me. I'd love to chat with people and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about with dogs. Sometimes we get off the dog subject and we go into cooking or quilting or something else. But you're welcome to give me a call and ask me questions. I'm an open door kennel. I will tell you whatever you want to know, and if you don't like my answers, I've had people say, well, what about this puppy? And if I don't like a certain puppy, I'll tell you why I don't like a certain puppy. It's not that it's a health issue or something like that. Usually for me, I don't like the color, I don't like the markings. So, and it may be something, well, okay. We have to do a little bit of a stop here for a moment. I knew somebody was doing something underneath me and I had to catch it really quickly. You wipe you. Let's pee. I hate puppy poop, but see, it goes with the territory, doesn't it, little man? I'm so glad we got that before it got all over the blanket. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna have to pay attention to the other two. Don't let me forget that's on the floor. But anyway, I don't even know where I was. I know what I was telling you, but you can check on there. They will ask you to join because they only let people post there that have our dogs. So it's a great, great place to talk to just everybody that's been here. You can pick their brain. You're not going to offend me. You can ask what our conditions are like, our dogs are like, if the kennel's clean. If we are actually like we come across on the internet, because I've had people come and say, you know, you're the same on the internet as you are in person. I pretty much am. So what you see is what you get. It doesn't matter if you're here on the internet. But use that site for your benefit. Also, if you are looking at a litter that we have, you can go to our YouTube channel. And if you'll subscribe there, I would really appreciate it. But the nice thing with our YouTube channel, you could go on there and not so much with this litter because this is Carmel's first litter. Carmel was Cricket's daughter, who Cricket retired this year, but like Peach's litter. You can go on Peach's, type in Peach's name on our YouTube channel and it will bring up all of her litters. It will bring up the last litter first and it will show you they would be the videos, last would be the ones going home, and you can scan down that list and see what her newborn babies look like for every litter she's ever had. Same thing with Carmel. Next year when Carmel has a litter, you would be able to go in and type in Carmel's name and it would pull up this litter. So that's a nice thing. You can see colors, what she had, if they're different this time. And it's a great tool for you guys to use on your end to look at past litters. If you can't find the mom on YouTube, she's not had a litter before. And we have several new moms coming up that have never had litters before. So this is Carmel's first litter. Carmel is, like I said, she's Cricket's daughter. I think we have a couple Cricket's daughters coming up that are going to have puppies. And we've got a series puppy that's going to be having puppies later on too. Cricket is under 10 pounds. She's about 8.5 to 9 pounds. We bred her to Winston, who is our toy schnauzer who weighs 5.5 pounds. And this litter, I truly suspect they're going to stay 10 pounds and under. There are 2 males in this litter and 1 little female. Everybody had their dew claws removed and their tails are done. So all that's finished. They've changed drastically since they were born. Color-wise, these two have changed a lot. This one has not because this is going to be a phantom. So I think we'll start with him, and we'll do the female last. Let me turn my chipper on, and we'll turn my scale on. And they're fat. She's such a good mom. She's had them by herself. We didn't even know she had them. She did it all on her own, and that's a really good first-time mom, that's for sure. So this little guy is a phantom, meaning he's going to look like a black and silver schnauzer, but he's actually a Schnoodle. So he will have a black body. He's going to have the brown up the legs, which sometimes this turns silver on the legs front and back. He has the phantom cross on his chest. Oh, he's squeaky. He has the phantom markings on the side of his face. He's got it in his ears. He's got his eyebrows already in. And if you're new to us and you've never seen inside a newborn puppy's ear, they were a week old yesterday, I believe. And they were actually born on the 16th of September. They're going to be 8 weeks old on 11/11. Will they go home on 11/11? I don't know. Probably the two bigger ones will, but the little one may not. They may wait, or she may wait and go home the next week on 11/18. I like these little guys to eat really good on their own before they go home. I don't want a chance of somebody being hypoglycemic. And I always give you information on how we feed, because we do feed free choice, which means they have dog food in front of them 24 hours a day. You never have to worry about these little ones like that. You can't see, but he likes to be covered up. So he's got a beautiful jet black coat, and he's going to be really, really flashy. I love the black phantoms that are the really deep ebony black with the lighter markings on the legs. So his little microchip number is, it's actually longer than his body if you saw the whole number. The last four are 1131. And my scale, okay. He's not going to like this cold scale. He says, I just want my face covered up. All right, let's do this. Okay, buddy. 13.6. Okay. Cover your face. Cover your face. Lay down there and cover your face. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, and then I can let go. Okay. This is the bigger one of the two males. He has got a beautiful black mask, and he's probably going to keep that mask because his mom's got one. He's got the dark markings on the ears. He's got the black circles around the eyes. You can see these dark paws coming in. And he's got, let me see what he's got on his chest. No white, just this really nice dark strip down the chest. And I can't sit like this all day, buddy. He's got really pretty coat, which will, I'm sure will get lighter. I think this is going to get, you can see underneath it's getting lighter. He'll probably keep the dark strip. Mom has that. Mom has the dark ears. So I think this guy's going to be a spitting image of what Carmel looks like. Microchip number, I did his, I think. I'm going to do it again just to, nope, 1811 is his microchip number. And he is 15.6, so he's almost a pound. Oh, I know. Let's put you down here too. All right, this is the little female. And she's tiny. See, she's a tiny one. No signs of eyes being open. They're still too early. Eyes will open about 12 to 14 days. 11:30 is her microchip. She also has her mommy's black mask. She's got black on her ears, which she probably will keep. She'll probably keep this stripe down her back. She's got white toes on the back, a little bit of white up her legs. I don't think she's a phantom, but she does have light under her tail. And she's got the white chest. So she may have the phantom markings pretty much, but I don't think so. We'll see. She's got white up here on her eyebrows. Nose is brown. Well, I should say black. And I hate to put you on that cold thing, but we will. We will. You'll be off in a second. 10.3. So she's 10.3 ounces. And they're all doing great. But if you can see the size-wise difference, let me switch these guys around. We're spinning, people. We're spinning. I'm going to pick you up. Put your feet down there. You can see the difference in the body sizes in these guys and gals. I see your faces. I love the black masks. She almost looks like she could open her eyes any minute, but I know it's still too early. So that gives you the spivvy on these guys. So a couple things, since it's a first time litter on there, I wrote these down so I didn't have to look up for the... So if you're new to our kennel, I decided to wait to do this at the end because a lot of our people that watch our channel have listened to us forever, and it's kind of like old news. So these were born on 9/16. Depending on their size and how they're eating, they can go home starting at 8 weeks old. If they are not quite, I'm going to slide their butts all the same, then you can see difference too. See, he's the biggest one, and they're all even back here. If they need to stay an extra week, they'll go home the week of 11/18. So right now it's up in the air, but we'll know as time gets on. So the biggest question I have when people call me or send me everything I don't need, if you want to get on the waiting list, I do not need the puppy contract. I also do not need the little thing that says how to get on the waiting list. I don't need that. All I need is a text with, you can either call me or text me or both, because sometimes I don't see my text the same day. I see them the next day. But to get on the list, I just need on a text your name, address, cell phone number, and please put the cell phone number on it because we print that off and put it in our book. And I need the mother's name and the puppy's microchip. A deposit holds your spot until they go home. So I don't think there's a waiting list on here right now. So it's kind of like first come, first serve. The pics of the litter are given in the order you're on the waiting list. Your deposit holds your spot. You are welcome to do a deposit by personal check. I don't take a check for final payment, but for a personal check, for a deposit, you're welcome to mail me that. You can do PayPal. There is a 4% fee for PayPal because PayPal charges me 4%. Also, I do have Venmo. I don't like it as well, but you can do Venmo, but I need to be in your phone as Catherine Grandstaff. Also, I do Zelle. Zelle is probably the most popular one that I get the most of my deposits from. It comes from your bank to my bank because Venmo and PayPal both have a fee to use that service. The bank does not. So check into Zelle. If you don't have it, there's no fee for it. They just attach it to your personal checking account. And then you send it right to me, and it goes right in my account from your account. And you're welcome to call me on any of these things you're not clear of. So I've already told you about Wendy Hill Pup Parents, Wendy Hill Schnoodle Pup Parents page. It's a great page if you don't know us because the internet is a scary place. We've been doing this for over 35 years. And it has grown into a huge business over the years, and I'm trying to slow that down now. So I have cut the kennel down in size. I am not raising near as many puppies as I used to. You're welcome to call me and ask questions, but it's always nice to ask other people that have been here questions that you'd like to know. And you will not offend me, so ask whatever you want. You can ask about the conditions here, the kennel, our dogs, whatever. We start giving these guys a bath at 2 weeks old, so when their eyes open, they hit the bathtub. Toenails are going to get trimmed today. Mom's been keeping them super clean, so we haven't even thought about a bath yet. But when their eyes open up next week, we'll probably give them their first bath. And the biggest thing I'd like people to do when you put your deposit down on a puppy, look at your calendar and book it in with your vet right then. I really do require you to get your puppy into the vet in the first 3 days you have it at home. I have people that hang out, take it places for 2 weeks, and then it comes down with something because they've had it out where they didn't need to expose it to things. You really need to stick it home for the first 15 weeks with this pup till you get your shots under your belt because parvo is out there and it is super, super contagious. And if you catch it at a young age without all your shots, 10 to 1 you're going to lose your puppy. So that's really important. And these guys will not be spayed and neutered. They're going to be too small at the time that they would be going in to have that done. So my toy litters do not get spayed or neutered. You'll have to book that in on your end. I would recommend doing it before six months old. You'll be much, much better off. The males never hike their leg. They always squat. And they're really wanting to turn around. So keep that in mind. I do pickups when you finally are ready to come and pick up. I do pickups on Monday through Saturday. I also meet people at the airport. If you don't want to have a nanny bring it to you, I do not ship commercial airlines anymore. So especially after COVID, you'll find that your plane will get waylaid somewhere and your pup is stuck and there's nobody there to take care of it. So please get your ticket, airline ticket booked in early with a nanny if you're going to do a nanny service. I don't have anything to do with that. You'll have to call them for pricing because I don't know anything about flights. Also, you're welcome to fly into Columbus Airport at CMH or John Glenn International, and I'll be glad to meet you over there with a puppy, or you're welcome to rent a car and drive out. I have some people do that also. But other than that, I probably have forgotten something, but that's all the nitty-gritty that I don't ever repeat again usually. So if you have questions about these guys or anything upcoming, I know you're noisy. We will have a couple other litters this fall. Mystic did not get bred. She was on there for miniature schnauzers, and we've taken her off. Her breeding did not settle. So, but we have several small litters coming, and we will have some miniature Schnoodles coming later on in the winter. So I hope you've enjoyed their video, and I didn't bore you too much with information. And if you have questions, call me. Have a great week, and be careful, and we'll talk to you later.